Hello and thanks for clicking on. Yes, the Nintendo Digital Direct, which was broadcasted yesterday, 5 o'clock here in the UK. I was really excited, looking forward to it. I even put down the ironing to do it. However, after the what felt like a 3-hour puppet show, we did get to see some first shots of the new Star Fox game, which is coming out, which is Star Fox Zero, which looks really good. I'm a bit optimistic myself, but it really didn't get me that buzzed for the game, where you can now, the R-Wing, or whatever the ship's called in this one, can transform from a Landmaster to the R-Wing and various different things. Which the game is really focused much on the gyroscope, which is based in the controller. And I'm going to say, the back of my mind tells me it's not going to work, but Nintendo with the Wii U has proven to me that The Legend of Zelda, the way it would work for there, works fantastic. Splatoon, Mario Kart, etc. It all worked well, extremely well in the past with the games that they've done with that. So hopefully they can pull it off again with Star Fox Zero. Reggie is like the president. If you don't know, the guy named Reggie, he's the president of Nintendo of America, and when he's on screen, I just it's like, really, it's like blah 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 blah. It was just coming out with lots of things that they're doing something with theme parks. They got the new NX console, coming out, but in this, they just wanted to say in this one that they are not doing anything new, and boy, were they not kidding. Anyway, there's not really much to talk about in the Nintendo, about the Nintendo Direct one, but they are bringing out some Amiibo, which is exclusive to the Wii U for the new Skylanders game. Apparently on the bottom, all you do is twist it round. It's an Amiibo. Pick it back up again, twist it back round. It's a Skylander. I'm going to say, I imagine quite a few people have got these games for the Nintendo or a Nintendo system, but they will only work for the Nintendo. The Donkey Kong and Bowser Amiibo for these ones. They look really cool. I probably won't get them myself. I've never really been into Skylanders, even though I know a couple of people have tried to convince me, but it's a lot. I think it's a very expensive game in total, because you've got to buy the pack, then you've got to buy the toys, then you've got to buy more toys, etc. So it could be in a very expensive game, but the idea, if you do like the Skylanders and Amiibo, perfect. There is a new Zelda game coming out for the 3DS. It's not what we think it is. It's called The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, and it's a free-player 3DS game, pretty similar to a Link to Another World. I think that's the title. I actually own the game, can't even think of the title. But it's pretty similar to how that 3DS game plays, sort of like a bird's eye view style game. Could be good. It didn't really get me pumped, no, for this being the new Zelda game. But as speaking in the world of Hyrule, they are bringing out the Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS. It might play a little different. It might be a bit more touchscreen, turn-based. We don't know. But either way, it could be good. One thing that did get me sort of a little bit excited, then back down again. Metroid Prime does return on the 3DS, and I don't think it's got anything to do with Samus Aran. Apparently it's set in the same universe, with a load of mini games and things like that. But bringing this sort of first-person shooter to the 3DS could be a bit of an up boost for the console, because really there's not much coming out for it in the next couple of months, really. But that could bring it up a little. Okay, fans of Fire Emblems, or whatever it's called, never played it. It's never interested me. I don't know why. It's never interested me, these Fire Emblems games. But there's a new one coming out, so if you're really into that, it could be really interesting. Oh yes, there's something called FE. Wow. I would say it's for definitely a Japanese audience, that one, not for sort of a Western audience, that one. So I was like, whatever this thing was, FE, it should be called FEWFT. Or WTF, whatever. I got that wrong. Hey ho. Yeah, there's not much to talk about really in the Nintendo. I'm just looking at my notes here. I'm like, why should I bother? but they really were focused on the Mario Maker. They showed a lot of the guys who created the original one, and they shown a lot of the paperwork and the designs and drawings that went on with the original game. It looked absolutely fantastic. Now, Mario Maker, there's been a lot of games in the past where you can create your own levels, blah blah blah, and I've always found these very tenuous and, you know, so much work to put into to make a half decent game. But this Mario Maker game does actually look like creating a original Mario 2D level on your own at home, and it is on my list. It's the one thing I got excited about, but I knew it was coming. I was already excited about this a year ago, or whenever it was first announced. So yeah, again, yeah, I am looking forward to it, and I will probably spend a lot of time making the levels themselves. But they're bringing out a new Mario RPG, Paper Mario meets Real Mario, and they go off on all these wonderful adventures. Again, never got me excited. Another Mario game coming out, which was Mario Tennis for the Wii U. Again, I've never really enjoyed any of the Mario Tennis games in the past. If I'm going to say, I've still got the original Wii tennis game that comes out once every 12 moons, shall we say. Don't really play it that often, so I don't think I'll be getting that either. They did show the Yoshi's Woolly Yarn, which I've got on the pre-order only because my wife wanted the Amiibo, which was really one of the main focuses of the entire direct, was Amiibo. But my wife wants the Yoshi one, and because everywhere it's pretty much sold out already, the only way I could get this Amiibo was buying the sort of special edition with the Amiibo and game. So two birds, one stone. And if they say it's a really easy game, I don't mind. It's a two-player co-op, something that me and the wife can casually get onto without actually getting a divorce, like playing some other co-op games like Super Mario. Oh yeah, we've nearly had a big row about that one. Okay, but the 11th of September this year, that's apparently the date Mario Maker is coming out for the Wii U. I'm going to get it on the pre-order because that's going to be my birthday present, as I'm turning 30 this year and the original Mario game is 30 years old this year. I found it quite fitting to ask that as a gift for my birthday. But really, this Nintendo Direct, with all the other stuff that I probably haven't mentioned, this has been the poorest one I've ever seen. I think just a little snippet of the new Legend of Zelda game, or just something just to sort of convince the gamers of the world, just to say, yep, I've got to buy Wii U, or oh, that's what's coming out, I'm going to stick with Nintendo, because really they haven't really got that much now at the moment. They haven't really got that much going for them in terms of gaming in beyond next year, apart from one game, which is the Legend of Zelda. But okay, Skyward Sword was a bit naff. I didn't really enjoy it that much. But really, have Nintendo disappointed in their own brand games? Very few have. Very few have disappointed. But it's something to look forward to next year. But in general, I thought the Nintendo Direct digital event was very poor this year, and that's all I've got to say on that. But thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thanks you very much. Leave a comment below if you wish, and good luck and all the best.